I have you go in and out that door?
Oh, so I don't bother your
Yeah,
camera?
we're live feeding now. Sorry. No, you're good.
Well, I hope y'all got your healthy schools. Okay. We're going to get this thing started off. I want you guys to enjoy the 2021 highlight video.
That's all right. It's fine. Everybody.
Next up in our program is our Keith. We're going to talk about our sponsors and some highlights of this part of the season.
Yes, that's so.
Why was that up so high?
Are you so short? They know you wrong.
I heard that.
I'm going to borrow Wiley's wallet. Oh, maybe we have something. Start out, first of all, I want to thank everybody for showing up. It's a bigger turnout than last year, obviously, than last year. So it's pretty awesome to see everybody. And the off season is too long already. We still got a few more months. But I want to start off by thanking the sponsors. We'll make it short, as short as I possibly can. But again, without all the marketing partners, none of this series could happen. And also without the racers. So it's both, they go hand in hand. But I want to thank Summit Racing Equipment. They've been on for, this is, I think, their third year, going on their fourth. Jerry Pickle Race Cars has been with us since day one. Thank you to Dave Pierce over there. Appreciate that. Obviously, J&A Service, they major factor in the funny car class, major factor in the series altogether, and brings a lot of class to the series. Doing NHRA forever and deciding to come over and come to us made it even better, and then finishing well and running well in the series as well. Anonymizing racing injectors, I don't know if y'all know Jack French, but Jack French Jr., he's been on for a long time, good friend of mine, and it's gotten close over the years. Hussey Performance, David Allen, and gotta say Bartone and the group there, they all put that together, which is awesome. Probably one that's been, and just so y'all know, we've been there since day one as well, is Stroud Safety. Not only are they a great company, they provide a great service, but probably Anita, thank you. I don't know where you're sitting at, right over here. But thank you all. Also, part of the championship fund, which everybody is going to receive checks tonight, they finished in the top, I believe it's top five in points. They made that possible as well. So we want to thank you very much for all that. One of our top sportsman class sponsor is Pat Busey. He continues to come on board again this year. And also we see right back there, Waystar Wheels. I don't know if y'all see LB back there. LB has been with us now for 3 years, going on 4 years. The top class sponsor, making championship fund that y'all receive comes from them. I want to thank you. Also want to send our condolences out. Know that your wife passed this just too recently, and our hearts go out to you and your family as well. Thank you for all you do and being a part of the series. UEN Pistons, they're here today. I believe Steve is somewhere. I don't know where he's at. There you are back there. UEN Pistons coming on board, the official Piston of the series. Can't thank you all enough. We flew in today, and Christopher and all them, I believe they're in Phoenix and Las Vegas, and they're all over the place. A lot of people didn't realize that they're a 100-year-old piston company. And they've never done a race. And now I believe their business, they're telling me, is blowing up from all you guys. Send them your piston, give them an opportunity. They'll build you a piston, I promise you. Let's see here. I believe that covered just about all of it. Summit Racing Equipment, obviously, for the Pro Junior class. And then, a lot of y'all don't know these people yet. I was excited for you all to get to meet them this coming year. And I'm sure they will be out. In what factor, I really don't know. I haven't talked to them much as far as what their plans are because of Tim Slavin. Tim Slavin and I became good friends over the years, drag radio racing. And a lot of people don't know behind the scenes as well is the Zimmerman family. The Zimmerman family, basically, that was their race program. And Tim and them were so great and friends together that Tim drove the car for Mr. Zimmerman and the Zimmerman family. So my heart goes out to not only the Slavin family, but also them as well. Great people. I wanted to announce something that is exciting to me, and that is every single sponsor. I call them sponsor, really the marketing partners, because that's what we're all about. But every single marketing partner came back this year. We got 2 new sponsors. Got some more coming. but they called and said, we want to be a part of your program. A lot of your racers have our stuff. And Ty Drive, Todd Cotero called and said, I'm not there every race, but I plan on being there every race next year. I believe he's coming with, everybody's seen it, but Ronnie Hobbs, and then running Screw Car next year. So we'll be able to tune in that car and that program. So they came on board, all y'all having Ty Drives and stuff. So thank you. I'm kind of excited to have them on board. Also, we got a lot of newcomers coming next year. And with that came a new sponsor as well, which is ProCharger. ProCharger, we've been trying to get them for the last 10 years for something. And obviously that program has really stepped up with the ProCharger stuff, and they see how well our series has done, and they want to come on board. So that's another new one. There's another new one that's on for next year. We're going to let them talk about it. Next thing, does anybody watch channel 214 on MAD TV? Now I know it's confusing, but MAD TV 214. How many people watched it? I'm telling you, if you haven't taken a second and watched yourselves, you did an amazing. And how proud not only I am of the dream that's true, that's to be on TV, and it's happened. But you all haven't seen yourself in your interviews and everything that's you all have done for those races that they did the show and recorded. They'll replay it. So if you talk about TV set, so if you go to that channel, you'll see just like you see the motocross and all that stuff. You'll see a replay of it, and they're replaying it because it's getting really good frequency and reach, and the sponsors that they have, and marketing partners, and people who buy commercial, really loves what you all have done and how you all have spoken on camera. So don't hold back. I don't think you have to. They'll play everything, I think. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of good and bad that comes at the end of the racetrack, I'm sure. But also, another thing is it's been confusing with Mac TV stuff. I wanted to announce a little bit about it, but live streaming is totally different than TV. Live streaming is no different than you go on the Flow Racing and watching Flow or Dirt Vision or all these other ones. You pay for a subscription, no different you got to do for cable. But you pay for a subscription and you can watch it streaming. One of the things you can do is stream it on your TV at home. For those that have a smart TV, it's very easy to do. So if you don't have one, get the other, and then you can watch the program and everybody on. Also, I want to thank my wife. She's sitting right there. Got married back in July in our off season. I wanted to say thank you for letting me do what I love to do and be a part of it. Never really complaining about it, unless it's real late when I get home. But you're usually there. Thank you very much for all you do, and I love you. Thank you. I'll turn it over to you. Thank you.
We have a very special tribute to Tim Slayton.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Yeah, you know, all the planes we flew, the things we've been through. And now we're standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. We got talk about better when there is all that we got. Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be ready for the last time.
It's been a long day I'll share my friends, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way, from where we began. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way in the vibe that's feeling stronger with small. Turn to a friendship, turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And one brother will come first, and the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we do. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about that? It's all that we got. Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be ready for the last one.
Let the light guide you away. Oh, baby, baby, I know. And every day you take, always seems to it's been a long day. I'll share my friends, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Family. Sorry. Oh, we hand out some hardware. We're going to honor some champions and celebrate one another today. Our first category, the Zimmerman Properties Sportsman Junior Dragster. That was Tim Duforth, and in third place, Kel Moberly. Second place, our electric junior dragster racer. Good friends, so thankful they're racing with us part of the series. Carly Brundage. Carly? And in first place, no stranger to being up here on stage, thankful for this family and all they do for all of us in the sport. Tyler Wells, your champ.
Well, it's been a very great season, and I have a lot of people to thank for this season. Thank you to my family and the Zimmerman family for putting the show on. Thank you, Midwest, and super blessed to be in this position. Hopefully, we get back out there next year and have just as good as the season as we did this year. So, thank you guys.
All right, we're going to move on to the Summit Racing Equipment Pro Junior Dragster. And now in third place, Ryan Keith. And now in third place, Ryan Keith.
Thank you so much to Mom and Dad and all my family and friends. They always help me to push forward and to achieve my goals. And so proud how this year went, and I'm really grateful. And give God the glory.
All right, in second place, Brianna Chansey.
I just want to say thank you to my dad. He's my biggest supporter. He's helped me through the whole year, surprisingly. I want to thank the Midwest Series and Zimmerman family, and mainly my sponsors.
And in first place, your champion for the Summer Racing Equipment Pro Junior Grandsters, Jonathan McLean.
This year has been an amazing year for me, and I would like to thank everyone about the I'd like to also thank my mom and dad for supporting me and helping me and actually letting me race. I'd also like to thank my racing family for always being there for me and cheering me on. I'd also like to thank T-Painting for actually making everything happen and putting on the Midwest. And I'd like to thank Ellen as well. When I went to PRI, I tried to make sure to thank all the Midwest sponsors. And if I missed any of you guys, thank you for supporting and helping as well. And I will be ready for next year's season. Thank you.
Future of our sport, right? What I really love about this series is many times throughout the event, while the kids are racing, many of you drivers are up there watching. And for the young racers, that means a lot. That means a lot. To have you guys up there and supporting them, and it means a lot to the parents as well. UC Racing Engine's top sportsman. Great video. In second place, Michael Chitty. Michael's going to make a few for this time. Check out the video. And the champ, back-to-back champ, Kelvin Brown.
I'll try to keep this quick as I can. This is sort of rattling up here in front of y'all. If y'all look that way, it'd be a lot easier. Thank God, first and foremost, without him, we couldn't do this. It's been a rough couple of years on everybody. My beautiful wife right over there. She makes me tear up every time I try to talk about her. She's a racing freak. She loves it. I can be laying under the car at night, working on it. She's right beside me every night. Midwest, I want to thank Midwest, everybody. Keep saying thank you very much for all this. Summit Racing Equipment, J&A, Jim. If you get to need somebody, the man sitting right behind you is making me a new twin suit. Just saying. Everybody at Kelvin Brown Logging, without them, this won't be possible. We couldn't travel and race. We couldn't do it without them. They're all great. I mean, Anita coming in. Larry, Susan, Tim, Shelley, thank y'all. Straddle Safety, AD USA, best in the business. Pat Busey, Racing Engine, sponsoring our class, thank you for that. Oakley Motorsports, they build my motors. They're deadly consistent. I'm going to be up here 2 years in a row without them. Kenny and Miguel Ford at BCC, they build my transmissions, top of the line, best people doing it for me. The Cheddies, Cheddy, I got to thank you for missing that one race, or I wouldn't be standing up here. Class act people. Car gave a little trouble all year in a couple of races. First people on the scene, they wouldn't stand around looking and trying to fix it. They're class people. Thank you very much. Alan, Randy, Jimmy, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. I said Randy, didn't I? Okay, thank you. Diamond, Jennifer, Kyle, thank you for making us all look good. Yeah, we appreciate it. A lot of people don't get recognized. Kurt, Shelley, y'all support every one of us. Thank y'all for that. Al Tucci, you, yeah. Jake, that's all I know about is Jake. Y'all make everybody from the people cleaning the bathrooms feel important. Thank you very much for that. Keith Danny, thank you again. And as always, when we leave here tonight, me and my beautiful wife are going to support our other half. Roll Tide! Roll Tide!
I'll tell you what, your khakis one day to the job. Jacob State Farm for 3 years now. One time. One job. Yeah, well, I walked in one time, and then, 1 year later, I come back, calendar day. He goes, oh, it's Jacob State Farm. I'm like, man, I thought I'd outgrown that weekend, but then she never forgets. So now it's time for the Race Star Wheels Top Dragster category. All right, in second place, Chase Huffman. Well, Chase couldn't be here tonight, but that just leaves me extra time to introduce your champion, the one and only Anita Strasberg.
I want to say thanks to Midwest, to Jim, sister Annie Whitey, my husband, my brother-in-law, Mike, Rick, thank you for all your help this year. Steve, my crazy gray-haired old guy. Thanks for helping us out this year. Thank you. Jim Whitey. Sorry.
Fun weekends. So, Outlaw No Time category sponsored by Automizer Racing Engines. Our champ, Landon Hobbs.
All right, for the alcohol funny car category sponsored by J&A Service and Hussey Performance. A few of my favorite races I watched this year was from this category. Alcohol funny car. In second place, we had a lot of fun watching him race. We absolutely love watching him race. Chris Marshall.
Well, cool. I wasn't planning on talking because I haven't been to one of these, but I got to thank the Midwest Series. Obviously, it's been great to have a family. You know, it really is a family of racers and good, great people. You know, if you need anything, you know, the race trailer next to you is going to help you out. Just the best people there is to race with. All the people, obviously, that put this on. You know, the track prep is amazing. You know, from the track prep to the safety safari, all the people that keep it organized. Very lucky to be able to do this, and I'm very thankful for everyone, the marketing partners, you know, J&A Service and Hussey Performance. You know, thank you guys for allowing Funny Cars to be part of the Midwest Series. Thank you.
I'd also give a quick shout out to Brianna, who every time she is, you know, getting the car back, absolutely beats the tar out of the hood of the car. Endless shots of Mad TV. I'm sure we could put together like a 10-minute highlight video just for beating the hood of the car.
body repairs.
Yeah, lots of body repairs, yeah, for sure. And your champion, Sean Bellimer.
I heard that Haney was doing a speech tonight, and I thought he took all the words, so I didn't prepare a speech. Did anybody else find it ironic, by the way, he came up here and said he could keep it short?
It's tough.
I should just walk off. It's been a tough couple years, and number one, let's just keep each other safe and pray for each other. And we're not over this crap yet, hopefully soon. But now that we are, as funny car class, 2 years into this with the Midwest Drag Racing Series, I think every race we become more impressed with how the whole thing's run. Keith and Todd, thank you. I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be possible for us to partner with you guys without you guys. Thank you for everything. I joke a lot, but really from the bottom of my heart, thank you to you guys. Ellen and Randy and Jimmy, when we had our big blow up and told to me, and I got out of the car, kind of leaned up against the guardrail, got the bell around a little bit. Jimmy walked up to me and said, and I looked at him, and I went like this, like I can't. And he goes, and I went, well, then the ringing in my ear stopped, and he goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, Jesus, why are you yelling at me? But thank you all so much for the hard work you put in, behind the scenes stuff. You know, the media people, like you know, who was it, Kelvin or somebody said, it makes us look good, because we really don't look that good. This, for us, in my opinion, as Bartone Brothers Racing, was our toughest year. We faced a lot of challenges, and in the end, we came out smelling like a rose. Between the two series, we won 14 races, and it was taxing. It was a hell of a year. It was taxing. We blew up a lot of stuff, and I got to share a little story with you, but when we had that explosion in Tulsa in the final against Chris, we got, we were right in the thick of two championship battles. One against Chris and Bill for the Midwest Series, and another over in NHRA with Doug Gordon. And it was right in the thick of it all. And we get back to the trailer. I actually took my wife and kids back to the hotel, and I get back to the racetrack. Still not feeling real great. And they kind of delivered bad news to me that we were going to have to miss Dallas, Texas. And Dallas is a marquee race. It's huge in points implications, and we're going to miss it. And I have to give a shout out to Aaron Rochon. Without Aaron's help, not only with what he provided us, but with what he offered us as well. He offered us his entire racing operation. I mean, that goes above and beyond, and that gesture, thank you so much, Aaron. You helped us. That night, we stood there and looked at what was left of a pile of junk for a race car. And I got to share a quick story with you guys. This is the epitome of what, in my opinion, the perfect team is, and I'm just so lucky to get to be a part of it. But Steve Fox came out and said, we're going to have to miss Dallas, and you know what that means is we're going to have to win everything, and I mean everything, the rest of the year to make this happen. And Nick Stoms looked up, and we all just kind of had, it's 1 in the morning. We're tired. Car smells bad. I smell bad. It's been a long day. And Nick Stoms looked up, looked at all of us, and said, "You know what, fellas, we're going to have to do it." And you know what? To this day, we have not lost a round since. That's awesome. That's team. It makes me emotional just to get to be a part of it. So obviously, thank you to Tony Bartone, Steve Fox. I got my own gray-haired old guy named Steve. 65. K-Man, Nick Stoms, Seth, Justin Taylor, all the guys that are a part of this thing. Dave Allen, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. And I want to say something real quick too about, as all of you know, what a commitment like running a race operation is, and what a lot of people never talk about is the sacrifices that the families give. My poor wife takes care of our 3 daughters while I'm off living my dream. And I know a lot of the wives and families are doing the same thing, and that is harder work than what we do out here on the road. So round of applause to the families. As far as what the future holds, man, the sky's the limit. Keith pulled me aside tonight and told me about some exciting things happening with our class and the series and all of that. And there's so much room for growth, and you guys get it, you see it. And I hate to say this, but the other series we run, they don't get it, and they don't see it. So I can't wait for what the future holds. I always like to extend a shout out to our junior dragster racers and champions. Guys, if you want to continue your dream of being a drag racer, I was you. I was a junior racer. I went to the track and dreamt of what it would be like to look through the side window of a funny car, and what it would be like to sit in that seat. And now you're paid to drive a funny car. So keep your head on straight. Do good in school. I laugh because I didn't do good in school. Listen to your parents and work hard. That's what it takes. It's hard work and determination. I love hanging out with the juniors. I love watching the juniors because I was the juniors. I'm so excited again for even like what the series does for the juniors. I am through and through a lover of the Midwest Drag Racing Series, and I can't wait to go back racing with Bill next year. Thank you guys.
All right, so just a little bit of Midwest Drag Racing Series trivia. I think I went over this in Dallas, but if you missed it, all right, Sean and Kelvin are 2 back-to-back champions, the only ones who have done it since, I believe that was, I have to look over here, Katie Hubbard did it in 2017 and 18. So how about one more time for our back-to-back champions?
Absolutely. Thank you, Sean. Shroud safety, pro modified. In 5th place, Tommy Cunningham.
That's the whole reason why we make all of them. Of course, a lot of good companies make safety products. We have to be one of them. With that said, if you run a fire suppression bottle that has a 21 date on it with a silver head, we want it back. We'll send you a shipping label so we can get it back, and you'll get a brand new black one. It won't cost you a dime. So we want your fire head back. Appreciate you.
In fourth place, Ed Thornton. It was really cool to have Ed and his team with us this year. They came from California. They were dedicated. He drove multiple cars throughout the series, throughout the season. And it's just cool to see him here at the racetrack, and just as he poured himself into the series, it was cool to have him race with us in 2021. In third place, Keith Hayden.
It's nice to get on check that. We're a little overweight women up here.
Wow. So we're definitely not overhyped.
Always a great entrance with these guys here. Third place. Everybody. A lot of people don't know how our year started. Well, I think most of you guys know how our year started.
Remember that one race where he left the belt off the wool pump?
Yeah,
They killed the motor?
Yeah, that'd be shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me tell you what, I couldn't do it without these guys behind me. I mean, we're missing one, Token, we call him Token, his name's Steve Good, but he was a big part of this team. Cal, who's sitting right back there, he started the year with us, then left us in the middle of the year. Look what you missed. Anyway, the red t-shirts. Got to thank Brandon Schweitzer. Brandon and Melissa Schweitzer, Schweitzer Dynamics, Pat Busey Racing Motors, Tie Drive, Jerry Bickle Race Cars. My wife, and then probably most of all, God, and these guys behind me. I couldn't go from 18th place before Great Bend to third place in a fight with that man sitting right there. 15 points from second. And nitrous needs weight, is what Aaron Wells tells me. Anyway, I gotta say, it was just amazing to fight the fight we did it last year. Thank y'all very much.
Yeah, it was fun to watch, for sure, no doubt. Coming in second place, this is a guy I get to see, his family I get to see throughout the season many times. I'm so thankful I get to see him in the Midwest Series as well. He does so much, not just that you're able to see, but so much behind the scenes. We're very thankful for Jim White.
I was just here to congratulate me and Shaq. You know, it's been racing many years, and over the years, racing NHRA and all this other stuff, it's been competitive and had some success with it. But here with this group of people, it's truly a blessing to run with this group. And I'm going to move on to a little bit of funny parts. I need a clutch pedal. I got to have a clutch pedal. Steven's going to come over and run the Pro Mod car. And if Sean will allow me,
Don't time me out. I'm a slow bastard getting into the lights. But,
So Chris, we're used to it.
thank the Lord for everybody. I mean, we've all been here and we've had wrecks and we've done all kinds of serious stuff, but we're still here talking. Looking forward to next year, and the class is phenomenal. Everybody here, thank you, and we'll see what happens this year.
Well, then there was one. This young man, again, in California, he and his family made the decision to commit to the Midwest Series since day one. And we watched his dad race. He steps into the race car and does a phenomenal job in 2020. And here we are in 2021 where he wins 3, I think. And it was a whole lot of fun. I tell you, I could have spent a lot of time developing his taking leads. I've never seen him without a smile on his face. Never. Your Stroud Safety Pro Modified Champion, Joey Oasis.
Golden horseshoe.
Yes, it is. And had a good ride with it, guys, you know, and had a great season this year. Got to thank Keith and Todd for a great series. Guys, you know, I'm not any more proud to race anywhere else besides here because the rules are right. You know, I mean, there's maybe 4 numbers between every single combo for the fastest pass of the year, and that's remarkable, guys. You know what I mean? Just it's like pro stock racing. I like to look at it. You know, it's cutthroat and drivers got to do what they got to do. And Ellen, Brandy, thank you for putting on such a great series. I know Ellen wants to blow her hair out some days. You know, it's just, I see the look on her face when I give her a Gatorade. Send her on her way, and she you know, I'll let her back every once in a while. I'm like, hey, you probably gotta look at me something. So, you know, the film crew, Damien, Kyle, Jennifer, you guys, like, you guys make us look good. You know what I mean? And I got one pretty hard up, but it looks good going on the track when you guys get a hold of it. And, you know, Brad Anderson Enterprises, they help us with motors. Mark Mickey, M&M Transmissions and Converters. The list goes on, guys. Hoosier Tire, LAT Oil, Elite Motorsports, supplying us horsepower. UEM Pistons just jumped on board. I'm gonna try to find some horsepower, guys. You know, we might this year, so better watch out. We got some fresh bullets ready to go. You know, I got to thank everyone who's involved. Chris, Keith Howard, Roger, Kelly Murphy, my brother Anthony, my dad, who's the backbone to this foundation. You know, he gave me the keys to the castle, guys, and you know, I jumped on my horse and I rode it, and I'm sitting here today. So, you know, I look forward to what the future holds for us in our program. And I can tell you, we're bringing back that turbo hot rod next year. So look for that big speed. And I got to give all the praise to the gentleman sitting over here, Mr. Jeff Pierce. You know, Jeffrey, it's a good relationship we have. And we talk very well. I tell him what I feel in the car. He looks at the data and says, "Oh, you're right," or "Oh, mate, you're wrong." You know, you go a little bit past the finish line. I'm like, "Well, I was trying to run someone down during that little turbo flyby at the top end." So, it's been good. I've been doing my job as a driver. Jeff does his job as a tuner, and I can tell you, even if it's my car, another car, I wouldn't want to drive another car without Jeff on my side because it is special that we have such a good relationship. And I can tell you exactly. You just go to the radio. It's get all hyped up and tweet out with this phone, you know. What he's gonna do, he just says, go out. I tell you, I have every good time that I go that button, guys, you know. And another person that I want to thank is Shout Safety, Tommy Cunningham, Mama Sue, all you guys over at Shout Safety. I feel extremely comfortable getting in the car. You know, I feel more comfortable in the car now than I ever have been. Just ordered my new suit. Looking forward to see what it turns out to be. I know I talked to Tommy and Anita at PRI. Some ideas I had for a different glove design, and you know, I've been pretty quick, but if I could pick a couple more numbers, I'll just get comfortable with that little thumb there. I'm gonna try. So, I know they're busy with work right now, but I think we've got a good platform on an idea that I had that hopefully that they can interpret or incorporate it to their. What was that? Well, I look forward to the future with everyone here. You know, let's keep this thing growing, guys, and let's have another great year.
So we wanted to do something a little different this year, since we do sponsor the Pro-Am class. So what we came up with was the golden Camelot for first place.
How about that?
Champion Joey Otis. At the end of the season, he'll send his belt back. We'll put the golden Camelot in a plaque, and you'll get a resurgent set of belts.
I appreciate it.
And now, I'm going to turn the mic over to Randy and Owen.
Well, now that we're done with the champions portion, there's a little kind of secret spot that we have that we call the Ambassador of the Year, and we have selected a few in our different categories. They don't know that they're getting the award. Some of them had to be extra persuaded to come this weekend. And I think we only had to give one of them away to get somebody to come, so we're pretty proud about that. Our first one is James Ogden. Top sportsman, top dragster between you and Jessica Miller. The amount of people that you bring into the track with you, and that you keep encouraging everyone to join the series and to join Top Sportsman and Top Dragster, and we are very appreciative of you.
I just want to say thanks to everybody, and especially to these people and Keith. You know, I've raced pretty much all my life, and different series, IHRA, NHRA. I came back. I started running here basically last year, my first year, and it brought me back to racing. Everybody here is great. A blast. Thank you.
Our next one is Mackenzie Roberts. Mackenzie represents the junior ambassador. Something really special. You guys know how much I'm involved in the sponsorship and marketing and everything. And very few times people come and ask, what can I do better? What can I do to promote juniors? Or what can I do to get sponsors for myself? And this young woman right here reached out to me and David Rains at XRP, maybe. And she just wanted to know what to do to herself to get sponsors and to be able to work with them. And that's just something that the adults do, let alone the younger people. And it's just so impressive that you've done that, and we just want to recognize you.
I would like to thank Midwest Pro Monsters for choosing me as an master of the year. I would also like to thank Keith Payne for having the juniors as a part of this series and Summit Racing Equipment for their support in the series. I've only been racing juniors for 3 years, and this is a huge honor. I would like to thank my following sponsors for all their support they have given me during the 2021 race season. Paul and Violet Fuel at Bill Motorsports, my dad and mom, owners of Brown Race Cars, Fournier, Tire Companies, Hoosier and Smiley's Racing Products, and Performance Design Products. Without my sponsors supporting and cheering me on, I would not be here today. Winning the 2 Midwest Pro Mod Series races at Extreme Raceway Park was a great accomplishment, along with cutting 2 trip zip lights in a row at the last race. I can't wait to start the 2022 race season in my newly built Brown Race Cars Junior Actor. Also, I hope MAC TV and Midwest Pro Mod Series add the juniors on the air TV programs. Thank you again for choosing me, and I will cherish this honor.
The next one is kind of a joint effort with Chase Huffman and Rich Moline. They aren't here, they had another commitment today, but they both worked so hard to help bring in more racers, just as all of them do.
Okay, our next one is, falls along the same lines as what we've been saying. We have racers all throughout the series that are constantly trying to promote our series, talking with us about what we can do to make things better, how we can make classes better, how we can increase car count. And this next team, we'd like to recognize as Ambassador Bill Bernard.
This is completely unexpected. This group here, Jim, Keith, they gave a team like mine that is quite underfunded compared to some a chance, and I can't thank them enough. So anything we can do to help this class increase car counts, and thank you.
The last one we have is one of our pro mod racers, kind of the whole team, the crew chief, the owner, the driver, constantly bringing us on a upbeat. Ellen and I can have like a rough day or a rough day at the races, and this team basically just pulls us aside and says, "Hey, you're doing a great job." And they're constantly telling other people about the series and about how it's a great place to race. And this next one goes to Shane Tecklenburg, Bar B Racing. They're not even Okay, that kind of wraps up the awards portion of it. I'm going to touch on some news we have coming out for 2022. As most of you probably already noticed, we are returning to Memphis to race. It's a very good racetrack for us, a good geographic location. Jack Miles has bought the track. Our event there will be made in conjunction with the Chevy show.
Good for Chevy.
Thank
you, it's 100 miles from the house.
You'll also notice we're returning to St. Louis, Worldwide Technology Racing. Thank you, Chris, there. Next year, June Torres our tech director has moved on to another position. We'll have a new tech director this year, Jeff Holloway. Very fair, very thorough, great guy to work with. Jeff is unable to be here tonight. We're adding a new pro-gender sponsor next year, and it's Brian and Courtney Lewis of BNC Service. Brian and Courtney already sponsored several juniors, and he said he wanted to come on board and sponsor the entire class, and we're thankful for that. Also, we are going to be making changes to the top driver, top sportsman rules a little bit. We're tweaking the dial-in brake so that we can allow some of the cars in the 450 to 499 range run. And we're working on finalizing the details on that, but we're looking to try to increase our top drivers, top sportsman classes next year, so we can increase the dial-in brake. We'll see that.
Yeah.
And that's about all I have for next.
Well, that's about all. There's a few people we want to thank that are part of the series. They're either here or not here with us this weekend. Joey and Luke, thank you both for hosting for us this weekend. Is not here, and you would know that because you would hear him if he was here. But he is home, and we want to thank him for being with us all year. He will be back with us next year. Joey and Racers for Christ and everybody that you brought to our races, even when you were so busy and you weren't able to attend our specific races, you always made sure that we had coverage and that we knew who the people were and set up the, we didn't know them, and Diana, everything that you guys have done helped. I mean, they were local to us, and I'm lucky enough to live close by, and there is nothing like that man that knows when I'm having a bad day and he texts me. And I don't even know I'm having a bad day sometimes, but Joey does, and he is just incredible. And thank you to you and the entire Racers for Christ group for everything that you do for us. I promised Joey that I would try to get more people to attend the church service on Saturdays, so we're going to be pushing you guys too. Kyle, we want to thank Kyle. He's got his beautiful girlfriend Angela here this weekend. Kyle does most of our video work and did a lot of the stuff this weekend to put together these videos with Damon. Special thank you to Damon for all that he does and supports us in the series, as well as all of our media. A big shout out. Yes, they do make everyone look good, and they're the ones that save the memories that you all create, and that's how we relive them, and the good and the bad and things. And sometimes you don't realize it until we have something like Tim Slavens, and you see how much good stuff there is, and it's wonderful, and we're very thankful. Want to thank Jennifer Chandler too. You know her, see her at the track. She is not able to be here. She's been sick, and her husband Ross was going through COVID and had a rough his home. And we love Jennifer and Ross. And we're sorry that they're not here. Cindy, everyone at the conference center here, everything that you've done. You know, Brenda, you see her in the water box at Tulsa. Everything to help support. I was a little under the weather this week, and I just would text her with, panic, and she's like, gotcha. So she got most of this together when I couldn't get a lot of it together this weekend. I'm very thankful for her. Sam and Jeff, thank you for your help with the table decorations and everything that you've done to help support us all this year as well. That they're not here, we want to thank Lonnie also. He isn't able to go to most of our races, but he is behind the scenes with rules, and he and Keith spend a lot of time together back and forth on rules, and not necessarily changing rules, but rewriting stuff that is fuzzy. Because you guys are good at interpreting the fuzzy, and we have to undo it. So we're very thankful to them.
I'd also like to thank a couple of sponsors I forgot. Aaron Rochon. Aaron contributes behind the scenes, some funds to the series, and we use it for different awards like the hardest working crew award is Aaron. I don't know if any of you are friends with Aaron on Facebook, but the guy is constantly working on something different. The other day he was rebuilding a forklift. I mean, he's just like a jack of all trades, and he's just one of the hardest working guys, and we just appreciate him for contributing money to the series so we can award that to our racers. Also along those same lines, Chase Copeland Race Cars. He contributes some money also that we give to the Tough Luck Award. And a lot of times that's somebody who, I think the very first race, Bill Bernard was in testing with a Copeland race car, and one of the first passes down the track, he hit the wall. And he was awarded the Copeland Tough Luck Award, which he proceeded to turn right around and get back to Chase to rebuild his car. So, Chase does that for us also. We want to thank him also. And in closing, we want to thank Lucas Oil. Lucas Oil came on board this year as the official oil of the series. We thank them for coming on board. See, a lot of your table decorations is Lucas Oil stuff. That's free to take. Whatever's on the table, take it. Lucas has donated it. Look at that stuff. And MAV TV. MAV TV coming on board this year and has given us a platform to showcase our racers, and we thank them for that. Thank you all for free. I guess